We are moving into the speeches. Like, we are going to be taking the words from these seasoned women we've been waiting for. And we'd want to start with one powerful one amongst them. They are all powerful, but I'm talking about one particular one now. I'll talk about the rest later. So this one is actually an ardent and committed advocate of women's development. She has a PhD in management from the Tuskegee American University, Georgetown, a master's degree in strategic management from the Paris Graduate School of Management, Paris, France, and a BSc degree in planning development policy from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. She's also a chartered economist, administrator, and a management consultant. She has been with the financial industry for over 2 decades in business leadership positions. She has in-depth experience in sales, marketing, and client portfolio management, as well as in developing youth talent. This one will be speaking on economic empowerment this morning, and she's no other than Dr. Mrs. Loretta Sarpong. Please appreciate her as she comes to give us some empowerment on the economic front. Please appreciate her. Isn't she looking lovely and beautiful? A powerful woman who can slay. Appreciate her. You're welcome, Doc. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Do you want me to be here? No, I don't think so. So I'm coming. It's a conversation we're going to have. I believe you're all very fine this morning. If you are going to talk, somebody said he wants to learn, unlearn, and relearn. And I'm wondering what you want to unlearn and relearn and learn. Somebody wants to be a powerful woman and he wants to know how we made it to the top. So I will start by saying that a strong woman stands for herself. But a stronger woman stands for herself and many others. And I believe that we are here not only for ourselves, but for the future, for generations unborn. Because that is what even the Bible says, that the righteous man or woman in this instance leaves inheritance for his children's children. So we are here this morning to have a conversation on how will the 21st century be for us? How can we even position ourselves in these challenging times? How can we make it as a resourceful woman? How can we be independent financially, socially, so that we can say that we are a woman and a powerful one as such? I gave a slide and I want it to be projected now. But I just want to start by saying that life has never been easy, and life is how you make it. So it's a decision. I don't know if we are to go around now and ask how many of us have even made a budget or plan to say that in the next year or even before the year ends, I want to have, say, even 1 million cedis in my account. We are not workers, we are students, but we are getting some monies. Do we even save the monies that we are given? Or probably that one is, oh, my parents are giving me money and so I don't even have anything to save. Do we save? Do we have a goal? Do we know what we want to become in the next 2 years, 3 years, or probably after school? Do we know what we want to become? It is important that you know yourself and you have a plan for your life and who you want to become. Otherwise, life will be throwing you, oh, my mother says I should come and do something. Why are you here? Oh, my mother was coming and I followed her. Like my younger girl at the back said, when you were talking about why are you here, we asked her, then she said, I followed you. You said, you are coming here, so I followed you. Is that why we are here? Is it because probably a bus was there and then St. Louis, they said we should come, so you are just here. Or do you have an expectation? You must have a goal in life. Be in the driver's seat of your life, or others will drive you. And if you are not a driver, if you are not in your seat, then it means that you take anything that life comes or throws at you. Be in the driver's seat. Know where you are going. Know who you are and what you want. And so if you don't know, then today, just sit down and ask yourself, who am I? What do I even want in this life? So that you know that you are not just passing through life. You are not just being a student and they said I'm good, so I'm reading science. Oh, and then afterwards I'll be... Pen it down and know who you are. That you are not just an ordinary person. You are a life changer. You are here to contribute to make life. And know what you want. And if you know what you want, then you will be selective. Because you know, for me, these are the things that I want. You work hard towards them. And I always say that anything that we want, anything that we plan towards, we get them. So I'll start by saying that when I was growing up, I wanted to be 3 things. Be a banker, an announcer to a TV newscaster, or be an air hostess. So these were my passion. And as fate will have it, when they read my bio, you heard that I have been in the financial industry, meaning that I have been a banker for more than 20 years now. And there were some of the things that I wanted to do, and I have it. So how can we be marketable in a competitive world? We all know that this world now is very competitive. Most people are chasing the same dream. There are people who have completed school and they are chasing the same jobs that you and I would want to be. So how then can we stand out and become competitive and win in life? Next slide, please. Where is the projector? Who is projecting for me? Please work with me so that we can have a very smooth conversation. So how will the future be? How will the 21st century be? Next slide. So for the next 15 to 20 minutes, because I want us to make it very conversational, we will define who an entrepreneur is and how you can even become an entrepreneur. Because most of the time, like I said, we don't really define who we want to become. Or we are in school, so we don't even think about what we can even do now. But the future is now. The future starts from today. And so we would want to think like an entrepreneur. We want to act like one. And then the conversation will flow. Next slide, please. So who is an entrepreneur? When we talk about an entrepreneur, somebody from St. Louis, can you tell me who an entrepreneur is? Or I should probably stick here. The person who is on learning and relearning. Do I know you? I know you, right? So who is an entrepreneur? Oh, don't look on the board. If you are looking on the board, then it defeats the purpose. But an entrepreneur is somebody who invents something, somebody who solves problems, somebody who thinks outside the box. Okay, he doesn't follow the norm. Somebody who wants to stand out, take risk, somebody who is bold and daring to say, I want to do this different. And that is the mindset I want us to live with. And an entrepreneur is not somebody who only runs a business and make money. But an entrepreneur is somebody who dares to take a risk, to say that I want to be different. And so, yes, this is how it's done. You go to school, you go and apply for a job at EcoBank, and then you are employed, and you become a worker. That is the norm. But the 21st century woman wants to be different, wants to think differently and say that, I want to invent the wheel. Yes, we cannot reinvent the wheel, but sometimes you do things differently than others, and that makes you stand out, and that makes you rich, and that makes you financially independent, and that makes you a stronger woman. Is that okay? So that is the mindset I want us to live here with, to say that I want to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, and it's the state of mind, and it's a set of actions, what you do. And everything in this life, like I said from the beginning, starts from here. It starts from the mind. So if you say you can't do it, then you can. But if you are intimidated and afraid that, oh, I'm just a woman, oh, let me just go ahead and get my first degree and marry and have children like my mother. No. Then you are not being an entrepreneur. So think outside the box. When you see a glass, what do you say? You know, some people are very critical. Oh, but this is just a half full glass or an empty glass. What is your interpretation of the things that you see? Hey, Ghana government, hey, this thing. Hey. Do you know that you are part of government, part of leadership? Do you know you are a leader? Probably if we know who we are, then we'll stand tall and say that I am a problem solver. I am not just passing through life and put all blames on people and say that, oh, it's the economy. Hey, in Ghana, this time, oh, me, I'm not staying in Ghana. As my children will say, Mommy, I'm not staying here. Me, I'm going abroad. Like, so who will stay in Ghana and make Ghana better? Because we are all part of it. But if we identify the problems in Ghana and say that I am going to solve some of these problems, then you are being and thinking like an entrepreneur. Is that okay? Next slide. Where is the projector? So how can you become an entrepreneur? Be passionate. Well, as we sat at the back and some were walking in and I saw the way they were walking, I look at the time, 10:49. Meanwhile, I've been giving 10. Do we even know what we want, or are we passionate about the things that we want to learn? If we are, I'm sure this room will be overflowing by now. We need to be passionate in life. I'm at a place, you know, I've changed jobs from a private sector to a public sector. And, you know, that passion is in me. Let's get this done. Because in the private sector, there are targets. There are objectives. There are things to be done, you know, in a day and all. But you flip the coin and they are telling me, hey, relax. Here, nothing is urgent. Then I'm like, really? Nothing is urgent. So we should relax and, oh, yeah, buy a Juma and we do it anyhow. And no. And that is what is killing us. So let us be passionate about the things that we have to do in life if we want to stand out and be different. And I have a quote that I talk about anytime that I want to charge people to be passionate. And it is important that we have this passion because it is that distinguishes us. That makes us different because you love what you do. Because your heart is in it, and so you give it your all. And that will really make you stand out and do things differently, like never before. So I'm saying that for you to be passionate, embrace passion in every task, turning challenges into opportunities. And when we love what we do, every step becomes a dance. And every challenge, an opportunity. And every moment, a masterpiece. So if you love what you do, if you are passionate about the things that you are doing now, being a student, wherever you find yourself, if you love what you do, every step becomes like a dance. Every challenge, an opportunity. And everything that you do becomes a masterpiece. So I'm challenging you this morning to be passionate about the things in life, the things that you do, anywhere, wherever you find yourself. Oh, slide. You've moved me too fast this time. Don't be afraid of hard work. Hard work does not kill. I have not seen anybody who said that I have worked so much that I collapsed and died. Yes, if you don't take care of yourself, you can die of hard work. But hard work in itself does not kill. It propels us to be better. So let us try and put in the hard work. Learn. Burn the midnight candle if you want to stand out and be different. Practice discipline. Know your timelines. As a student, know when you want to sleep and when you want to wake up. Be disciplined. I've talked about seeing challenges as opportunities. Don't limit yourself to say, I am just a woman. Oh, I'm a young girl. When I grow up, I will change. Oh, when the economy becomes better, I'll have this. The three things that makes us poor in life is blame, procrastination. If you want to be poor, keep blaming the economy and keep procrastinating. Oh, tomorrow I'll do this. Oh, now is not a good time. If you want to be a great person, then turn challenges into opportunities and change the status quo. Don't just say, oh, here, this is how we do it, like I'm being told. Oh, here, nothing is urgent. Change the status quo. Let them know that, no, in life, there are timelines, and that you have to work and achieve certain goals. You must set even targets for yourself. So don't just walk through life. Add on to life. So change the status quo and say that I can do it. Dream differently. Take risk. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are bound to come. We are human. So it's okay to make a mistake. Don't blame yourself too much. Your ability to rise up out of that mistake, out of that problem, makes you a greater person and a matured woman as such. So don't be afraid of mistakes and accept the advice of others. Gone are the days where our mothers will live with their sisters and their mothers, and so you have several aunties and family around you. Now it is just you and probably your siblings. But in those days, another woman will call another child and advise, and that person will take it. But these days, if you're not careful, the person will tell you, are you my mother? But it is great to take advice from others. Have mentors who coach and direct you towards certain decisions because they have been there. Like we are having today, the conversation that we are having. Because we have been there, probably a step up from where you are now, I will be able to tell you this will not help you. So be intentional to take advice from people. Have mentors, have coaches, and listen to advice. And look to the future with positivity. I can't believe this, but I've talked about it over and over, that have a goal, have a plan, and work towards it. And that is how come you will achieve that dream and be the person you want to become. Next slide now. Life is like a basketball game. You either win or lose, and that is life. But for you to win, then it means that you need to take those steps that will let you win. Athletes, footballers, you see how they train. And even when they lose one game, they rise up again and make some challenges, make some changes to win the next one. And so note that life is like a basketball game. There are 4 stages in life. The age 6 to 12, I call it the first quotient or the first quarter of life, where probably you are in grade school, primary school. We've all passed through that. Then we move to the second quotient where between 13 to 16 years, you are in high school or secondary school. Then you move. 17 to 21, I find you here. You are in the university. And then from 22 upwards, you end up being in the career that you have chosen. So there are stages, and each stage you need to put in different efforts. Probably at age 6 to 12, you were being told what to do. Oh, go to school, brush your teeth, keep your hair, cut your hair. But now, you are where you make your own choices, because probably you are in St. Louis boarding school, mom is not there. Now you are making some decisions that will shape up your life. So go home, go back to school, go back into starting life to say that no one can go back and make a brand new start. But anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. And that is what the conversation that we are having from today, learning, unlearning, and relearning. That the things that we have done probably in the past, during our younger ages, is gone. But we can decide to start differently from today and make a very great ending and win the game of life. So the future is becoming competitive. It's being driven by technology. It's being driven by those who are very innovative. How can we stand this competition? Now it's become the survival of the fittest. Now it is the smart people. It is not about working hard. It's about working smart. So how can you position yourself to win in this game? Next slide. So there are 4 things, and I like it when somebody said, I want to know the things that will shape my character and the right attitude. And it's key. So in the first quotient of life, try to fill your beautiful minds with knowledge, with skills. You know that some people are in school and they are still doing little things that will even bring them additional income. There are people here that can do makeup. There are people here that can even sew. They knit, and beautifully they can design some tops for you. So what skill do you even have that you can even use at this stage? It is important that you have certain skills, certain knowledge. And now we are learning. So you learn and specialize in what you are learning. Be it a science student, be it a business or art, social sciences. Learn. Fill this mind with intelligence. Then have the character. Because we are not just going through school just to learn, somebody will say, to learn book. And haven't we heard so many times that, we only fear answer. You know, irrespective of you being a professor or whoever you are, only fear answer. Because probably your character, you did not take time to build certain values for yourself. And it is so important. And this is also even needed in your career life. Because you must have soft skills, apart from the knowledge, the hard skills that you have. So build a good character. Do the right thing. People notice. You might think that, we're not heading. If I do this, what will happen? Do the right thing. People notice that, this is a good man. This is a good woman. It might amaze you how your friends can describe you now. If you think that people don't know you or they don't watch, probably they know you even more than you know yourself. And they can describe you. So build that character. Have certain principles. And I said from the beginning that if you do not be in the driver's seat of life, people will drive you. Let's go. There's this guy. Then you follow. There is this. But you can, I don't do boys now. In my agenda of life, I don't do boys. I'm here to learn. I don't think. So if you don't have that values and standards, then you will miss out. Because anything goes, let's go here, you are there, let's. Then before you realize, you are out of your purpose. So build good character and godly character. If you want to know how we made it, I always say that it is the God factor that makes the difference in life. So if you're here and you don't know God, if you have not accepted Jesus as your personal savior, if you want to make it, I'm not here to preach. I have seen Mama V on the bill. I'm sure she will be that. But the best way to achieve all that you want to be, to have that godly character, is to read your Bible, pray every day, commit your plans unto Him. Health. I said that hard work does not kill people. But if you also do not take good care of yourself, then you end up making so much that the monies that you earn later in life, you spend it on buying good health. So it is important at this stage. If I were younger, because I was always running away from PE lessons. You know, Thursday mornings, on our timetable was PE. And PE, I will pretend and fake that I'm sick. Mommy, I don't want to be, I'm sick. After 9 a.m., I'll become better. I didn't like sports. But now, beginning of this year, I have gone to buy a treadmill because I want to engage in sports. I want to become healthy. I don't want to blow up. And so what I prevented, what I avoided years back, I am doing it now. So things add up. So it's very okay to be in sports, run, exercise, do the little things that you are being required to do now. It is important to walk from your hostel to the wherever you have to go. It is your form of keeping healthy. And eat a balanced diet. Eat from the whatever you are being given. Okay? Whatever you are being given, as long as it's healthy, provide and eat. Because if you are talking about the junk food and I want KFC, hey, mommy, this food, it might not be too healthy for you now. So be health conscious. We also call now most of the lessons, sections, emotional intelligence. Oh, we're going to... What is emotional intelligence? The things that you don't have control over should not really worry and bother you. Be concerned about the things that you have control over. Is that okay? Because there are things that you cannot change by worrying. But there are certain things, so for example, you cannot really do anything about our sweetheart who is in green braids. But then you are worried and, why should he be? Is it your matter? What do you have control over? What can you change? Can you really make a difference by getting up early and learning probably 1 hour earlier than as probably stipulated? What are the things that you have control over? So you are not affected by the things outside your domain, outside your control. And by that, that is what we call being emotionally intelligent. You hear young people now that their parents are buying food for them, clothing them, and I'm stressed, I'm depressed. Last month, a 17-year-old girl committed suicide. 17. She took her life because she was depressed. She was sad. 17. When we are buying food for you and clothing you and giving you all that, you are depressed at 17. Then you are not emotionally intelligent. You can't control your feelings and your emotions. So today we are saying that it is okay to be sad. It is okay. It is okay to lose a loved one and be sad. But it is not okay for you to kill yourself. It is not okay for you to be depressed, and you are there, you are not bathing, you are not eating, in the name of what? Depression. No. Your ability to control your emotions shows how matured and intelligent you are. So you need to develop this skill by overcoming your emotions, by healing. Forgive people. Don't just harbor everything and he did this to me. 10 years down the line, you are still not talking to the person. Forgive. Let go. Because anything that you are harboring, it becomes like cement blocks on your back. Then you'll be walking like this. Because all those weights are on you. Let go and be free as a kite. Eat ice cream and be happy. That is what life is about. So develop intelligence, develop godly, good character, take care of your health, take care of your emotions. And that will make you a very powerful woman. Next slide. We've talked about this already. That's if you don't really choose to be. And I talked about having soft skills and hard skills. And now most employers look out for the soft skills. Yes, you have your certificate. Yes, you present a university degree. But apart from that, how do you even relate with people? Because you are not going to work in silos. You are going to work in teams. You are going to work with people. How are you able to relate with them? How proactive are you? Do you just wait for you to be told to do certain things before you do them? You need those soft skills. And so be proactive. And how can you become proactive? By knowing what you want. So at the workplace, you have your goals. In school, you know that I am doing 8 courses. How do I even plan and learn to even be successful in all these courses? You need to plan. You need to stay organized. You need to define boundaries and timelines for yourself. And eventually, it will help you have these soft skills. It is something that now our young women are really not paying attention to. So you see them with great certificates, great qualifications, but they can't really, like this depression I'm talking about. They come to work and I'm stressed, I'm depressed, and they are sitting down in front of their PCs. Nobody likes me. I'm quitting. The next time, we've seen them over and over. People with bright futures, they join. You can see that this person is knowledgeable. But because they're not able to control their emotions and they don't have that soft skill, before you realize they are out there, because probably one young man came, they've deceived them, they come to work always crying, it affects their work output. The next time they're not able to meet targets, they think it's the boss who doesn't like her, so they can't cope, they resign and go. Their future is destroyed. So you need that soft skill to be able to balance up with the hard skill. Yes, the hard skill is okay. It's very good to learn. And I always tell my daughters, this doctorate degree, I did it for you. Because really, it's not added anything to me. I did it for the 2 daughters that I have so that they can say that, oh, if mommy had a doctorate degree, then they will have to end up being a professor or probably much more. So it is for you. Have the hard skills. But apart from that, balance it with the soft skills. Next slide, please. So how can you put it all together? Be serious with your studies. Today we've talked about being passionate about the things that you are doing. Be passionate. Love what you do. And my son will tell you, Mommy, I don't like school. I don't like learning. I was like, you have to. And I tell you, everything is here. So once you tell yourself, I don't like school, hey, learning is, but if learning is hard, try work it. Then you will know the difference. But if you tell yourself, at this time, I have to learn, have to. So love what you have to now. You don't have a choice, so love it. Do you get me? So be passionate, read, practice. And now when we say practice, it's not about, say, practice make perfect. It doesn't, practice makes permanent. As you practice, as you rehearse, as you learn, it becomes part of you. So it stays, values, good attitudes. It's something that you practice. It's something that you tell yourself, no, I want to be financially independent, and so I'm not just going to buy things impulse. Because even at the workplace, we see people that even earn higher than us. But because they don't have that financial discipline, they are always borrowing, they are always begging. So practice doesn't end because probably you are a student. It is about learning, unlearning, relearning every day. Practice, read, be active. And I've talked about have a mentor, have somebody you look up to. My decision to be a banker was, we went on an excursion. We came here that time, KNUST. I was in primary school, state experimental. And when we came here and we saw the ladies with their files and the way they were walking, then I told myself, I will be here. I will be here. So find people, and in the university, Dr. Rudith Kane, she was always having 2 bags. Then I would look at her and I admire the way she's walking fast, her laptop bag in her hand, her handbag. And so now, every day when I get down from my car and I'm holding my bag and my laptop bag with the same 2 bags, then I said this 10 years ago when I was on campus, that, hey, Dr. Rudith Kane, she's always having 2 bags. I want to be like her. So have somebody you admire. You might not even get closer to the person, but Dr. Rudith Kane eventually ended up being my supervisor. You know, likes attract. Have somebody, and it's with us. They say, oh, girls, we are our own enemies. We are not. And we are not in competition of ourselves. Because when you see another woman succeeding, then you can say that, I can also make it because I'm equally a woman. So we are not in competition. We are not our own enemies. We are there to support each other to thrive. So success is 1% inspiration. Yes, you get the inspiration to do that, but it comes through hard work 99% of the time. Focus. And if this morning you don't take anything away, just go home. Just go back to school. Sit down and truthfully answer this question: who am I? What do I want in this life? Because by knowing who you are and what you want, it's about 80% of the work done. Because then you have steps to work towards who you want to become. Next slide, please. So be different. Be a game changer. Be you. And being you means being unique. Now people are copying. Somebody said, you know, he's copying that he's copied even full stop. You know? But don't copy blindly. Now people are even changing the way they talk. We call it LAFA. Locally acquired foreign accents. People are talking like they have stayed abroad. So are you not proud of the way how you talk? And you are even acquiring somebody's accent? Be yourself. You are the original version of yourself. All the others are duplicates. And if you want to be a game changer, then be different. Don't copy blindly. Be you. Next slide, please. We all know these famous game changers. I believe we all see them. They dared to be different. They were passionate about their dreams. They knew what they wanted. They identified problems and were ready to solve them. You know them. And so challenge yourselves to be the next Steve Jobs. Challenge yourself to say that I can do it. They are human beings. Next slide. So, who is a game changer? How can you make it ahead of the others? Think outside the box. Be innovative. Be proactive. Don't wait to be told before you do certain things. Go ahead of yourself. Don't wait till it's exam time before you even start learning. Be proactive. And be visionary. Think about tomorrow as if it is today. And whatever you find yourself to do. I tell people, for me, I see everything as World Cup. I don't play friendly matches. I don't. So I prepared an earlier slide and shared it last week with Gabby. I came here, then I saw, no, it is not to university graduates and probably some lecturers being here. I did this presentation in 2019. So I quickly checked on my phone, forwarded it, and this is the conversation that we are having. If I had used the earlier slide, it was talking about financial independence. It was talking about economic empowerment. You don't need that now. These are the steps that you need. And I did this 6 years ago, but I still have it. And that is you being ready and prepared at any point in time. Be a visionary. Think ahead. Again, my assignment. Who are you? What do you want? Who do you want to become? Should I give my microphone to somebody? For the person to tell me who she is? Should we try this? Or we should make it as a homework? Next slide, please. But we are ending. I want this to be interactive. And I'm saying that, you know, when you are working, you say that, okay, we're doing SWOT analysis of our company. Oh, in EcoBank, oh, we have good staff. Oh, EcoBank is a brand. We are all over. It's a Pan-African bank. We'll talk about that as the strengths of the company. And we'll do our weaknesses and all that. But as a person, as an individual, as a woman who wants to really be different, do this. Do a SWOT analysis of yourself. Know your strengths. Yes, and we all have weaknesses. We all do. We are not perfect. We are not 100%. So what are the things that I'm not good at? Yes, I might not be good at maths. I don't like it. What am I good at? And what can I leverage on what I'm good at to overcome those weaknesses over the maths that I'm not good at? So probably you try and get, say, a 4 or a 5 in maths, but the others that you love, then you are getting A's and 1s. It's important that you know yourself. So do this assignment also. Put a mirror on yourself. Ask yourself, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are the things that threatens me as a woman in my environment? But what are the opportunities that I can leverage on? Good people, good teachers, good school, good brand. They are all the opportunities that are available to me that I can tap into now for my dreams to come true. Next slide. Continuous competency and improvement. Learning every day if you want to stay competitive. Create your own unique selling proposition. I've talked about being you. Connect with a lot of quality people. Surround yourself with people who brings the best out of you. There are some people who are negative, who are critics. All they do is they don't even see good in themselves, so they don't even see good in any other person. They criticize you. It can even be your teacher. It can be your lecturer. He comes and you are not. People even use hard words like you don't even amount to anything. Don't let that disturb you. Somebody will say, "Are you God?" But if you believe in yourself, then you can turn those negative sayings and people around you and have those that believe in you, I know you, Akosia. I know you can do it. Surround yourself with people that inspire you to even do more. And be that person too. So if you want people to be around you, people who will encourage you, then be that person also. Be that encourager. Lift that person and say, oh, sister, let's go. Oh, mom died. It's okay. Let's go. And sometimes we need to share our experiences. And as I end, let's see the last slide. Success cannot be spelled without you. So you see that there is a you when you spell success. So it means that you have something to do in there to be successful. It is not magic. Yes, you might believe in prophecy and visions and, hey, I see $10,000 in your bank account. You might believe it. But I'm saying that for you to be successful, you have a part to play in becoming the person you want to be. You have a choice. And it starts from here. Tell yourself you can do it. Tell yourself that you have what it takes to be successful, and you will surely be. Last slide, and I think I'm done. So tell yourself, life is about challenging yourself and talking to yourself every day. So probably when you get up every morning, tell yourself, I will be successful. And remember, whatever you say, whatever you profess. And that's how come when we go to church, they say, hey, say this after me, confessions. What you confess, what you believe in, come to pass. So probably can we get up and hit our chest and say it together? And say it like you mean it, powerfully. I will be successful. Probably turn to your neighbor and say that we are looking at the next multi-billionaire. Yes. I am owning that multi-billionaire company. I will be successful. Thank you very much. Please be seated. But we are all being successful. We are all living here with that mindset that we are going to be successful, irrespective of our challenges and limitations. So before I sit down, I'll tell you a life story about me. Probably Abner knows one of my brothers. I come from a large family. We are 9. I have 8 brothers, same parents. It's not probably my father went somewhere. No, same mother, same father. 9, 8 brothers. I'm the only girl. Unfortunately, Mommy decided, and anytime I say this, I laugh. She decided to die when I was 14. Probably she chose to, I don't know. And at age 14, I could have just ended up to be anybody. Probably I could have just said, I'm depressed and I'm stopping school. Oh, only girl. Oh, my brothers will probably go and come and take care of me. But I always tell others that I am not pampered. I rather pamper them. And after O-level, no, suitors will come. Because probably you are beautiful. They want you to be married at that tender age. But I knew that no, that wasn't enough for me. I wanted more in life. And so I learned. That was the only available thing that I had. I learned. Even at, those times, O-level, A-level, we're doing national service. And national service, I'll go and negotiate. So I'll go to the headmaster. That time I was teaching maths at Negotiation International. Is it still there in Kumasi? So I went to see the headmaster and I said, I want only first periods. So 8 to 10, I'll come and teach my maths, close. Then I got a side gig at Asokwa, a video library. Then I'll go and manage that video library. Because at that even age, I knew that I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be financially independent. Because my uncles and all, they were there. Oh, when you need anything, come. I never did that. My uncle will call me, oh, I'm already in school. Then he would rather send somebody to give me that money. I'm ending with this to say that life happens. And it's a choice. You can really decide that I will let this overcome me and I will probably die, because the first day that when I came back from school, she had died. And she wasn't sick. I was going to school that morning. She was there. I came back. She was gone. Her work on life probably was done. That could have affected me, and I had a choice to rise up above the challenges. You will cry, but you will go. You are there, you are being a mother at age 14. You don't have a choice but to rise up to say that I am a mother and I can't fail these 8 boys. I can't. Because what you do affects them. And glory to God, today, every one of us have our own homes. We are all doing okay. And I always say that God probably is a Tando. Maybe God has a middle name, some Tando somewhere that probably we don't know. But if he has done it for us, then it means that you are next online. Probably yours might not be death, but every challenge that you might have, you tell yourself, I will be successful. Thank you very much.